Hey everybody. Uh, Hope everybody's doing good out there. So we've got some news that we want to share with everyone. Um, Kind of real crazy news. Uh, we're we're moving to Alaska.
Woo!
Um, we've sold our property, and God's opened the doors amazingly.
Mm.
Um, to go to Alaska.
Beyond our
Um,
wildest dreams.
this has been a dream of mine since I was like 10 years old. um, so it's like 35 years in the making. Um, like we said, God's done some just phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
We're we're super blessed that the people that are taking this over are amazing Christian missionary individuals, and they it's a blessing for us for them to be taking this over. Uh they see in it what we do. And um
we've been praying that God would bring good Christian people here to um, take this land over
yeah,
and um, just appreciate it for what it is.
and his presence here,
Wow.
because it and this is my healing haven. So, it's in some ways a little hard to leave here. However, God blessed us in such a way that it won't be hard to leave here because of where He's taking us.
So,
Can I share how that transpired?
I guess
Okay.
whatever.
Um, so we last Tuesday got our offer and secured this place for closing on December 4th with these beautiful people. And we were prepared to put an offer in on another place that we've been looking at. And it was back in, our desire is to be in interior Alaska. Most people don't understand that desire, but it was a 3.5 hour ride up the river, and to get our material things in, another half a mile on land. And we were prepared to put an offer in on this place. It was new construction. It was beautiful, but things just weren't starting to feel right to either one of us. And especially on Wednesday morning, I had uh, a scheduled conversation with our realtor in Alaska. And I just felt like we needed to be looking for something else. And we had asked that owner if he would take a little less. And I got on the phone with our realtor, and he's like, "Well, I just got royally reamed out." And he said he's very upset. And, so
Saying that we're trying to chew him down and blah, 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 blah. Just
and so it was like that was another confirmation for me that this may not be the place. And I'm like, well, we'll just let him sit on it. All you can do is ask. I learned that a long time ago, but in the meantime things have happened. And the realtor says to me, do you have a second? Something else has happened, and I want to talk to you. So he shared with us that or with me that he had found out just that day that he needed another knee replacement on his. He had already had one done, needs the other one done. And he and his wife talked about it, and they felt that it was time to unload one of their properties, which is their favorite property. um, it's on a 10-mile lake. It's its own little peninsula in this 10-mile lake. He's shared all the details. And the initial place was outbuildings, shops, home, guest cabin, and we would have had to buy an Argo. And he says this place has an Argo. It's a little older, but it's only got 4 hunts on it and very little use. It's got a brand new Kubota that has under 100 hours. It's got a six-wheeler with a dump bed. It's got a four-wheeler. Meantime, my mouth is just dropping open. And he says it's got a boat with a new motor, Oh, by the way, it's got 5 or 6 chainsaws, a bunch of weed eaters, 2 DR machines.
It's
It's
just got a crazy amount of stuff.
He just kept going on and he kept going on, and 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 then he's like, oh, by the way, it also has all the building materials to build a 28 by 28 shop and a 20 by 20 cabin. This man has been desiring a shop since we are here 15 years. He's had makeshift shops all this time. I was just so excited. And the realtor says, we were going to list it for this amount, but we know what you can afford, so we're offering it to you what you would have paid for the other parcel.
And it wasn't, the pricing wasn't anywhere close to
What he
was going to ask.
And
for
what
the
he was
place.
going to ask isn't even enough for
No.
all that's there. It also has a main cabin, a guest cabin, a sauna, shop, small shop, a gas shed, and he called it an old trapper cabin. So I'm picturing an old log cabin with a sod roof, right? This is like a 2-story lodge. Like it was tear worthy. We hadn't seen pictures, but I knew in my heart right off the bat, like, this was the place. And we couldn't believe that he was offering all this to us. And he did say that his wife was going to be selling her snow machine, and that would be a separate purchase. So they sent us an email, and I opened the email, and I just started to cry. The picture of the peninsula in this picture is a heart shape. For those of you that know me, that's how Papa speaks to me, with hearts. I see hearts everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. So that was the very first picture I saw. And then to see the lake pictures, because you guys know we put an offer in last year on a property and it was on a lake, and this other place was not. And I didn't realize how much value that had to me. I saw that lake photo and it gripped me. We started looking at these pictures. This place is just breathtaking. And I looked, I'm crying. He looks and he's like, wow, this is the place. So we get on the phone with him the next day to confirm that, like, there were questions we had, but there was no question in our mind, that this was the place. And we also felt that we were robbing these people with the offer they gave us. And because it had so much on it, we wouldn't have to buy certain things, and we wouldn't have had to buy, the Argo. So it enabled us to be able to offer them a little bit more. And it was really fun doing it this way. I did it this way intentionally. I'm like, look, we know we can't afford what you would put it on the market for, and we're super grateful for what you're offering it to us at. But would you take, and knowing that could leave a negative connotation, and we offered him the additional funds, and he was silent for a little bit. And then all of a sudden he laughed and he's like, you want to give me more? And we're like, yeah, because we feel like we're robbing you. And he's like, no. Well, no, okay, we can do that, but I'm throwing in the snow machine. We tried to bless the man, and he blessed us again.
Yeah, it's a beautiful snowmobile. I mean, it's
2022.
Yeah, it's in good shape.
Oh, and this is just the beginning of the blessings too. I want God to be glorified in this. So I'm going to, like, this is totally a God thing. This is totally out of our hands. We didn't get exactly for this what we had needed, because moving from Idaho to Alaska is very expensive. And we were teetering, so close. And it ended up that both the realtors that are helping the folks buying this, as well as our realtor, gave up a portion of their percentage to make the numbers work. And then, we're in this position now where we've got a lot of chickens before the eggs. We can't, closings on the 4th, and we can't purchase trailers to start loading and things until we would close. And we had 2 beautiful, gracious individuals in our lives that blessed our socks off, giving us, fronting us some money that we would be able to get our trailers and be able to pay them back at settlement. So it's overwhelmingly beautiful just how Papa is orchestrating everything. And that's clear too, and just how things are lining up in our travels and everything else. And the man has wanted this for his whole life. And we will be in interior Alaska off the highway by hours. And we will be off of Glen Highway, which is just so funny to me. So funny to me. And, I got my heart shaped peninsula, the Mountain Boys guest cabin where he will be living is green. That's his favorite color. It's just like God is blessing each of us in ways that no one else could. And just where we are headed is just glorious. You ought to tell him about the fish on the lake.
What about them?
That there's a lot of them.
No, there's a lot of fish.
There's a lot of fish. Man, a few
There's
words.
some pretty good sized lake trout in there. I don't know what else all is in there. Salmon come in about August.
Burbot.
Burbot,
Pike.
which they call poor man's lobster up there.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of stuff. And the man's leaving all his fishing gear, all his ice fishing stuff. I mean, there's so much stuff being left there for us it's just
new treasures.
It's gonna really help us not having to take all our stuff up, right? Because we know it's up there already. I mean, obviously we're taking some stuff, but it's not like we're not gonna have to take all that stuff that we would have.
It's fully furnished, and he said this was really funny. He said the only thing that they're taking from there is his wife's favorite coffee mug, and he said you might find
clothing
their clothing. He
personal effects.
He said you might find a couple pairs of my dirty socks. This guy has such a great sense of humor. These are forever friends.
They're good people, very good people.
We've been actually communicating with them since 2013. On and off, looking at parcels and just inquiring and dreaming, but really heavily since last year when we put the offer in on that other parcel. And we're just both humbled and honored that they would offer this to us, and also at the price they are. And we're gonna meet up with them so we know how to get in and out of the property. And they're blessing us with an Alaskan meal, Alaskan crab legs and halibut and shrimp. It's just mind-boggling.
To celebrate our new home.
Yeah,
it's just amazing how God has
blessed us,
opened so many doors and blessed us. And I really wanted to have like a little tractor and stuff to be able to to do the stuff that I need to do, and for like putting logs on the sawmill and all that.
Everything.
And it's here.
It's all, yep.
And it's a brand new Kubota tractor. I mean,
just the cost that they had to endure to get the things freighted in there and into place is just crazy.
Everything's got to get taken back in the wintertime. That's when they move all their stuff.
It's the most affordable way.
Because it's frozen. Everything's frozen, and they get these big sleds behind the snowmobiles that they'll take stuff in. So it's if you don't do it yourself, can be a pretty costly thing. So
and this is the other funny thing, with what I do with my practice, which I intend to keep going. And at the other place, I said I would do my breathwork sessions from out in the lake on the kayak, and I can actually do that now because there's a repeater on the mountain across from the cabin that he says provides him with better internet there than he gets in Anchorage. So for my businesses, that is just amazing. And being able to nurture people all over the world from on the lake and at the lake. And the other funny thing, we were talking about wind turbines out there, and he goes, oh, by the way, and I've been praying. One of the prayers has been, that Papa puts a bubble around the property so there's no mosquitoes. I am a mosquito magnet, and I know that would make me really sick out there with just my health history. And he says, "Oh, by the way, there aren't many mosquitoes on the property. It seems really weird because you're on the water, but because of the crosswinds on the peninsula, he says you don't get a whole lot of mosquitoes at all." So it's just so funny. It's just down to this every detail. And he was zooming in on some of the pictures, and in the kitchen there's a shelf that has hearts on it. Like, I'm sure there's a dragonfly somewhere in the cabin. It's just really, it's really nurturing. Like, we can just feel God's hand. And this is just all such an incredible blessing for us. So
Yeah.
excited. So excited.
Yep.
Mm.
So we'll take you guys along with us on the journey.
Mm.
It's gonna be
Fast and furious.
interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Just because we got to, pack and everything, and we don't have near what most people have. Like, a lot of people have a full kitchen that's got so much stuff in it that takes a whole trailer just to move their kitchen stuff. But our stuff is in a couple cabinets.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4 cabinets.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of stuff, so that's gonna help out a lot too.
And because we're being gifted, we are able to gift others. So there's a lot of things we have that are just being dispersed amongst people or sold, because we don't need to take them. So yeah, it's just, and not only fast, it's fast and furious, not just interesting. Because one of our other prayers was that we would be able to enjoy Alaska for Christmas. And at the other place, because of the long ride up the river, they suggested that we didn't come till the new year, because that way the river was frozen solid all the way. And now that's not the case, because we'll be going on ground. So, and some water crossing, but not like that. And so it's lining up for us to be up there for Christmas. And so pretty amazing to jump on with you guys at Christmas and offer up some prayers to Papa for all the blessings and to share our space with you. So this is just really exciting.
I'm sure we'll do some videos along the way and all that good stuff. So
yeah, I was hoping to do some footage on the ferry, but the ferry doesn't run all the way up there. So that is all being reworked right now as well. So yeah, we will definitely share this journey with you. Just so excited.
Yeah.
So excited. Is there anything else you want to share?
Not right now.
Yeah, me neither. We wanted to get this out to you, let you know what's going on, where we've been and where we're going, and we look forward to taking you on the journey. So we'll jump off and stay tuned, and please keep us in your prayers. There's a lot to be accomplished in a very short period of time, and we roll with prayers, so your prayers are greatly appreciated. And if you have prayers, please leave them in the comments below. We would love, while we're packing, to be able to pray for you too. So
all right, guys, well, take care, God bless, and we'll catch you on another one.
God bless.
Have a good one.